A third-party incident creates pressure to add a tool quickly. A senior architect slows the decision down. First, ask what failed: identity, network reach, data handling, monitoring, contract evidence, or recovery. The control should match the failure mode, not the headline. Trace the vendor path before choosing a control. Which account did the supplier use? Which application did it reach? What data moved? Which integration trusted it? A control decision without the access path is just a guess. Separate access controls from data controls. Disabling an account can stop new activity, but it does not answer what data left, whether tokens still work, or whether downstream processors also receive the data. After a supplier incident, promises are weak evidence. Ask for logs, scope statements, token rotation proof, affected data categories, containment times, and remediation dates. Then map that evidence to your own risk decision. Compensating controls are not punishment. They are temporary risk reducers while the vendor proves recovery. Examples include scoped tokens, read-only access, extra monitoring, smaller data sets, manual approvals, or a temporary integration pause. Good architecture includes governance hooks. Contract language should support incident notice, evidence requests, audit rights, data flow transparency, subcontractor disclosure, and exit plans. If you cannot require evidence, you cannot manage the risk. The hardest third-party failures are shared blast radius problems. One supplier identity can touch multiple business processes. One data feed can serve several teams. Your control set should reduce lateral business impact, not just close one ticket. Choose controls you can tighten or relax as evidence improves. Start with least privilege, monitoring, and data minimization. Escalate to suspension when evidence is missing, impact is high, or trust cannot be restored. Knowledge check. A cloud analytics vendor reports a breach. Your company used a service account to send customer exports every night. What is the best first control decision? A. Immediately terminate every vendor contract. B. Map the data flow, rotate credentials, restrict exports, and request evidence. C. Ignore it until the vendor finishes their investigation. D. Move the feed to a new vendor without reviewing data exposure. Best answer: B. Map the data flow, rotate credentials, restrict exports, and request evidence. That choice contains likely exposure, preserves business context, and produces facts for a stronger risk decision. The SecurityX mindset is this: third-party incidents are not only vendor management events, they are architecture tests. Strong teams connect supplier identity, data movement, contracts, monitoring, and recovery into one decision loop.